My passion of architecture is to make something from nothing. So to take somebody's idea, blend it with yours, and make something happen and actually see it constructed and come to life, that is the epitome of architecture right there. That's what everybody should want to do. Not just to design the craziest building out there, but like see if you can help somebody to bring their vision to life. And maybe mix in some of your ideas at the same time. Bismarck, North Dakota is where I'm stationed. HDG's been there for years. I mean, 30 years. They've been out in the Dakotas, in North Dakota, South Dakota. But the idea is to bring me closer to the clients. I'm out there to be able to service them quicker and easier than in the past, and spread HDG around the marketing so that let them know that financial isn't the only thing we do. We do rec centers, we do commercial, industrial, educational. I'm out there to let everybody know that we do all this stuff and to be the face of the Dakotas. One of the things that led me to architecture is always looking for new materials, new construction methods. And like I said, you can go out on the web and you can see things that people are doing around the world. And that's what I really enjoy about architecture, is trying new things, pushing the envelope. Because like I said, you can see now people are building 30-story buildings in 11 days. I mean, 50 years ago, that was impossible. 10 years ago, that was impossible. So as technology grows, architecture is just spiraling up and up and up and up. The buildings are getting taller, they're getting more complex. The technology is pushing the limit. I love that about architecture. And we try to incorporate that, in every little piece of architecture we do, from the big ice hockey arena to the small little financial branch renovation. Heartland State Bank in North Dakota, smaller branches, there's multiple banks, and this is an old bank that is over 100 years old, this branch. It came about over time that the building, they're having issues with mechanical. It's cold, it's hot, they can't control it. I mean, and it looks dated. Imagine, it's a 100-year-old building. So they want to catch up to the times. They're getting into mobile banking, they're getting into new technology. They like the nostalgia of a 100-year-old building, but they don't want to build a new building. They want to reuse that one without changing the entire aesthetic of it. So how do you incorporate a 100-year-old building with new technology? So that was the challenge of this project. It had this amazing metal ceiling. So we had planned for this architectural ceiling. There was floating clouds in there, things like that, wood and metal. But when we got into demolition, we got behind there and there was this antique metal ceiling that was in there that was in great shape. So we're like, okay, let's open it up. We have a higher ceiling now and we can reuse these panels and that will be a focal point. That is what you see when you come into the building. You look up and it just blows you away because you can't get that anymore. The final day comes where you get to give them the keys and they walk into the building and it's like, it's amazing that this came from nothing, literally nothing. And to see this whole building take shape, there's no better feeling to see that happen.